Oh man, it's wasn't a good game. From a defensive standpoint, wasn't a good game, and you know the word is, I guess it's aberration. Yeah, that's the word I'll use. Is that we felt like, and I'm sure our players felt like they were ready to play. They had a good attitude. It's an early morning game, and they did some things. We did some things to get them set, ready to go, and we just didn't go out and perform the way we needed to. That's on me. I'm sure Coach Morris sat here and said it's on him, but from a defensive standpoint, it's on me. And then I think each of our players, if you gave them the opportunity to sit in this same seat, those who played in the game would say, you know what, I had some fault in that. And so we can't do anything about it. It's over. We have to learn, which is what I told our guys. You have to learn from the numerous mistakes that were made out there, and we have to move on because our seniors, they don't get another chance. So we can't dwell on what has happened. We have to move on and prepare ourselves to be better this week than we were in the last game. There were some flashes of good things, but they were far outweighed by the errors and the missed tackles that we had in this game.
What are the mistakes that the defense has to learn from that one?
Well, like I said, missed tackles. That's been a theme that, and we practice those things, so our players, as we go around the room positionally, as we've talked about it as a staff, those guys, there's no one out there who is going out on the field to make a mistake on purpose. So they're trying hard, but we just got to keep fighting for that, and it's really a consistent effort because, like I said, there were flashes of good things, but we are continually fighting for consistency from our guys. Consistency, it comes with experience. You would say that Jordan Wyatt and Justin Lawler and some of our older guys who've played a lot of football, for the most part throughout the season, they don't make mistakes that younger guys make. And that is experience, that is confidence. We are continually fighting for confidence, for our younger guys. When a young guy makes a mistake, it takes him down. It knocks him down a notch because Justin Lawler has played a lot of football. So when Justin Lawler makes a mistake, he has many more good experiences to outweigh that one mistake. When you got a young guy out there, he makes a mistake, he starts to question a lot of things about himself. And as a coaching staff and as teammates, we have to continue to build the young guys up and assure them that they can do it, that they do belong, and that they can do better. Because when a guy makes a mistake, he's not a bad player. He made a mistake, and we want better. We continually want better, but we have to show the errors and keep fighting for that consistency, and that comes through doing it the right way, and confidence is a byproduct of that as well.
So, senior week this week, we got a few guys who really had a big impact on the defense this year, from Justin, Mason, Anthony. How have you seen them grow in the 3 years that you've been here?
Wow, it's hard to even put it into words, the impact that these guys have had on our team. Not just what they do on the field, but off the field, in their leadership, in the way they carry themselves, in the way they are the models of all the things that we talk about. We know that these guys are buying in. The team knows that they are buying in. And, many times on the field, I like to see, it's refreshing as a coach to see that those things that these guys do off the field, quite often it pays for them on the field, because those guys that you named, the Justin Lawlers, the Mason Gentrys, they are playing the best football that they've played in their careers, and it should be because they're seniors. So we're saddened to see them, move on, but we're excited for them to be able to take the next step, the next chapter in their lives. We're not done with them yet, but as far as the regular season goes, we signed up for 12 games in the regular season, and this is the final time that these guys will be able to suit up and play at home. I reminded our defensive players that we all have been through this. As seniors in high school, these guys aren't seniors in college yet, but you can remember, you're a freshman, you can remember what it felt like the final game of your senior year in high school, and how sad you were to leave your teammates, and how a little bit anxious you were to be able to take that next step. Well, this is the thing that our seniors will experience. Except for them, the NFL is not guaranteed. So playing another football game like you had when you were in high school, it's not guaranteed. You knew you were going to college somewhere. These guys, they're about to take the pads off, in many cases take the pads off forever. So it's important that we commit, our coaches and players commit ourselves to making sure that we make this the best week that we can for our seniors.
How much did the defense miss Anthony Rome Saturday?
Well, it's hard to say that until you have to experience a game without a guy like that. I always say that Anthony's he's not dynamic as an athlete. He's not a superior talent, but he does do a great job of getting us lined up. He does do a good job of making checks and communicating with the front, and they have great confidence in him. So he was missed, and Anthony Rome not responsible for making the tackles on the safety. With the safety, he's not responsible for making sure that he's inside leverage on a pass route for the corner. But he does bring something that we really rely on in his leadership and his ability to be able to get us lined up on the field. So I'm excited and hopeful that he'll be able to play this week because, again, he's a guy who's playing in his final regular season game, and I would hate for him to have to miss that because of injury.
Anything else?
Thanks, guys.